Welcome back to Call Me a Casual TV, where we spew absolute garbage on the internet and you call us casual in the comments. I'm your host, Parker, and I'm joined by my devilishly handsome co-host.
Wonderful co-host, Ethan Miller.
That's
here.
right. That's right. First of all, I just want to apologize for not getting an episode up.
Yep.
Last week, I was traveling for the 4th. Just couldn't find time.
It was also a holiday weekend, too, so we decided it'd be best not to shoot.
Yep. I hope everyone had a safe and fun 4th of July, but we're back now, and that's all that matters. Before we get into it, I also want to give a huge shout out to my Uncle Willie and my Aunt Cammie for making this sign right here.
Yes, I just want to say thank you again for this, because this is absolutely awesome. When Parker showed me this, I was like, no way, we've actually made it.
We made
big
it.
time.
We made it.
I saw this, it was awesome, and thank you guys again. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, they made this sign 3D printed, and they also 3D printed this controller stand for me.
Yeah,
pretty sick. The absolute goats. When you talk about goats of the generation, their names got to come up.
Oh, for sure.
Uncle Willie, he put me on God of War, which is one of my favorite franchises of all time.
I've heard the rumors of Uncle Willie now, and the conversations of ball knowledge.
Yep.
So
he might be a future guest.
That's what I mean. Hey, never know.
Might be a future guest. All right, but for today, we're going to talk about. It is currently 1:25 on Saturday. That means the big Conor McGregor fights tonight. We're going to give our predictions on how that fight's going to go. And then we're going to get into X-Men Season 2, the first 4 episodes that are out, and that will be spoilers.
Yep.
Then we're going to get into, we have a little segment. I don't want to say what it is yet. It's going to be a surprise.
Should be a good one.
It should be a good one. And then at the very end, we are going to have a casual corner because Ethan has finished all of Daredevil. Every single thing you can consume except for the Ben Affleck movie, which we're not going to consume.
That's still the best one.
All right, bro. He has seen it all. But before we get into it, as always, I got to show off my drip.
Absolutely.
I got to show off my drip. So I'm wearing my X-Men 97.
That shirt is so tough.
It's like my first graphic tee I got.
Yeah, I remember when you got that one.
X-Men 97 graphic tee. I got the back.
Back looks clean,
bang,
too.
Bang from
Back
Culture Kings. Shout out
too.
Culture Kings. I buy so much stuff from y'all.
Shout out X-Men. And then me, in the spirit of finishing Daredevil, I got this one recently. Got the Daredevil logo here, and then on the back, it is the Netflix image, if you can see it, too, from the original series.
Tough. Very tough.
Yeah.
I
think you might have the drip today on this podcast.
But
X-Men shirt is
the other one you had on yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to give you the win today.
I appreciate that. You're too kind. All right, we're going to get straight into it. UFC 329 is tonight.
Yep.
We're pumped. The Mac is back. This is what we live for. I woke up today fired up. I'm so excited. I'm going to give my predictions for the co-main event, which is Paddy versus Benoit Saint-Denis.
Yeah.
And then the main event, which is obviously Conor McGregor, Max Holloway. Then I'm going to get my lock of the night.
Yeah.
Now, you guys, we're going to upload this on Sunday, so the event's already happened. I just thought it would be fun to look back and be like, we nailed it. I'm him, or I don't know anything about the sport.
Correct.
So I'll just get right into it. I got Paddy the Baddy will win by a finish against BSD.
Yeah. I'll just say off the bat too. We've seen both of these guys fight. We saw one of them fight in person as well too. And
That's true.
I think Benoit Saint-Denis is going to get slimed by
Dude,
Paddy,
I can't get the image in my head of Benoit Saint-Denis out cold against Dustin Poirier.
I was literally going to say that. Yep.
In the Miami when we were there.
I mean, turned me basically into a Poirier fan overnight.
So good.
Sort of turned me into a McGregor hater too, because I was like, Dustin's like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But no, I just want to say from a skill standpoint too, I think Paddy is more skilled than Benoit Saint-Denis is too. I'm not, discrediting Ben Saint-Denis.
He's got a name.
Yeah,
he's got a name.
God of War, pretty much.
There you go.
But I'm not discrediting Saint-Denis for his skill, but I just, I think Paddy's more skillful.
Well,
all stages.
The odds makers don't think so. Paddy's the underdog.
Yeah,
which I thought
he's
was
the
crazy.
plus. Which that might be, if you're looking to sports bet on this event, that might be a steal.
Dude, Paddy his jiu-jitsu is slick and he's really good off his back.
Yes,
BSD lost to Money Moicano, which I mean he's good. He's not great. I can see BSD he's gonna shoot and he probably will get Paddy on the ground, but I'm not worried about him just laying on Paddy because Paddy's so slick off his back.
Yeah,
he can put you in a triangle, put you in an arm bar. I got I got Patty the Batty. I don't know by knockout or submission. I can honestly see both happening.
Mm-hmm.
I just know he's going to finish it within 15 minutes.
Yeah,
it's a 3-round fight.
I think it'll be. I'll be shocked if it goes the distance, but
Same.
I think it's going to be a quick fight too.
Also, Benoit Saint Denis, he puts himself like in the fire. Like he will like stand there, and Patty throws bombs.
Yes, he will.
So
yes, he will.
I got Patty the Batty by finish. And you got the same.
Yeah, I agree. Wholeheartedly.
Great minds think alike. All right, we're gonna move on to what we've been all waiting for like, dude. I mean,
this is gonna be a tough one to call too.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe he's back. All right, this is what I got. Conor can only win if he knocks him out within the first 2 rounds.
Really?
Yes. If it goes to max,
do you think that? Let me ask. Do you believe that because it's because of the reason that Conor has been out of the octagon for so long and that he won't have the stamina to go the distance?
A, yes, and B, Conor's never been a 5-round like 5-round masterclass. The later rounds, he's just Max Holloway is the king of 5-round fights. Yeah. He's like a cardio volume puncher. Like he lives and breathes in those 4th and 5th rounds.
Yeah.
I mean, him against Justin Gaethje, 5th round, 4th round, he's coming back alive.
Seconds of it,
Yeah, I mean, I believe Max will just be too much for him in the later rounds, and sadly, will win by TKO against Conor. Not because Conor's going to get chinned and slime out, but because Conor's going to be like gassed, and then I could see Max Holloway popping with a jab, ripping to the body, and like Conor crumbling to the corner, and then Max just lays it on, and then it gets called off.
I think, like I said, the biggest variable is going to be just the lack of activity that Conor has had.
Yeah.
I don't doubt the Mac, not at all. In fact, I want the Mac to win, honestly.
Of course.
Everybody does.
Of course.
You're not a real UFC fan if you don't want the Mac to win.
Of course. I want everything in my body and my soul for Conor to win.
Exactly.
You know how like...
It would be what's best for the sport, realistically.
100%. You know how like when we want someone to win and they win, we go crazy. We're like, I think if Conor wins tonight, instead of me jumping up and going crazy, I think I'll just like crawl into a ball and just start crying.
Yeah,
dude, it would be... Oh my gosh, it would be insane.
I ain't going to say he's done, but it's just he's never going to get back to what he was, in my opinion. I don't think he can ever realistically get back to what he was. I don't know if he's just still trying to chase the high or that's how he is. But I think it's going to be a battle for sure. But I think the cardio and the stamina is really going to play a big variable into it. And like you said, if Conor gets banged up bad, I don't think he's going to have I just don't think he's going to be able to take it like how Max, Max has been active. Max has been in the octagon, and he's the one that's really going to be able to control this fight. I think he will be. Can Conor absolutely slip him? I think so. I wanted to actually talk about the weigh-ins too, because we were watching the weigh-ins yesterday.
Yes, we were.
And I was looking at it. You said Max looks bigger, right? But I think I would disagree. I think Conor looks bigger
than Max.
Yes.
See, when we were watching it, I thought Conor was going to look much bigger than Max.
That's true. Conor could look much bigger, but you have to think too. One is cutting weight and one is gaining weight at the same time.
That's true.
So
that's true. And then
Max is automatically going to look bigger.
That's true. But when they step into the octagon, Conor's going to be heavier than Max because of like he's going to rehydrate, and he could look bigger in the octagon than the actual. No, that's a good point.
But and I think I want to say Max is taller too.
He's a little bit taller.
So that could also play into factor.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think Conor looks good. Should he look a little bit bigger? Yes, realistically. But I think for where they're fighting at, I think he looks good.
I thought he was going to mog Max. So when we watched the ceremonial weigh-ins last night, I was kind of like, oh, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to get your opinion on this. I've been watching every single interview, every single press conference. I feel like Conor's crap talk I feel like it's artificial. He's sitting there and like he's thanking God in the position he's in, and then something happens and he's like, "You're my son, Max. I'll school you again." Mm-hmm. And every time like that Conor comes out of him, I'm just kind of sitting there. I'm like, I don't really buy it. Like I feel like he's sitting there, he's doing his thing, and then something in the back of his mind is like, "Dude, you're Conor McGregor. You need to do." And then he's like, "Oh crap!" And then he starts doing his thing. I don't know. And he kept talking about like, "It's not about Max. I'm trying to prove this to myself."
Yeah.
Which makes me think that he has like a demon in his head that's like, "You're not good enough. you can't compete with this guy.
Yeah.
So he's just, I don't know. I kind of felt like it was
it's
artificial.
a good point you bring up. I mean, I will say the bar he dropped at the end where he's like, "You were blessed to fight me."
Oh yeah, that was
like,
tough.
No, like that's tough. You gotta admit, that's vintage right there.
Yeah.
But speaking of vintage, I just, like I said, I don't think he's ever gonna get back to how he was. His whole persona, his whole mantra. Obviously, I mean, he's selling out weigh-ins still. Obviously, it's Conor McGregor. You know that, but it's. He has to prove, I think he's kind of right in what he's saying, though. He has to prove that he is still here. Surprise, 100%. Surprise, the king is back.
Yeah.
He's done it before. Can he do it again? I think so. Is he going to do it again?
We'll see. I hope so.
But, all of it could be, we'll have to see later tonight because the smack talk, the whole mantra, is he really back or is he just going to be, he's done. He's washed up.
My prediction is real in-depth analysis. I think he comes out the first round and we're all watching and we're all like, because he's going to look great in the first round. And then I think
it's going to die
he's
down.
going to deteriorate.
I think that's the most realistic.
Max Holloway for the past 5 years, he's been eating right. All he's been thinking about is fighting, living, breathing the fight game for 5 years straight, fighting the best of the best. He goes to sleep on time. He's eating right. He's not going out and partying. What's Conor been doing?
Yeah, again, been away from the scene for a long time. You can't just hop in and expect to be where you once were. So
you know what? I don't care what anyone says. We're not casuals. That was some analysis.
Yeah, that was good. And I guess the final thing we'll say on it, I'll go ahead and start this off. My lock for the week is definitely going to be Paddy the Baddie Pimblett.
I like it.
I'm taking for my lock as the week. Like I said, the odds are not in his favor, but I think that's free money.
I agree.
If you're going to be betting on it.
I agree.
I think Paddy will be sliming BSD.
I agree. My lock of the card is Mario Bautista will beat Corey Sandhagen.
Yeah.
I don't know how. It will probably go the distance, but just a little bit of analysis.
Mario's +2,
just a little bit of analysis. We do not fear the Sandman anymore.
Nope.
We this is not 2021 where he's doing those jump knees, and we do not fear the Sandman anymore. He almost got dropped by Merab striking.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember when he fought Merab and he falls down? I'm like, dude, if you almost get dropped, I won't get dropped by Merab striking. I'm playing. I probably would. But we do not fear the Sandman anymore. They fought in 2019 on a short notice, like 2 weeks notice.
Yeah.
And Mario was doing good. And this was Mario wasn't in the UFC. I don't know how many fights he had, but it was pretty early. He was doing good and they got caught in an armbar. But dude, they both fought Umar, and Mario's fight against Umar was way more impressive than Corey's fight against Umar. Mm-hmm. I really think that Mario Bautista will beat Corey. That's my lock.
How old is Mario again? Do you know?
He's no, I can look it up though.
I don't want to say he's an older guy, right?
I think he's mid 30s.
Yeah,
but I'll look it up. But yeah, that's my lock.
Yeah, no, that could definitely be a good sleeper too. I think both of ours, Mario's and Paddy's, are going to be free
100%.
money. So
Mario is 33. So some would say prime.
So yeah,
some would say prime.
I want to say Sandhagen's around there too.
I think he's 32. I'll look it up again.
He might be older, but yeah, I think it's going to be a good card. A lot to look forward to. And
34. So they're the same. But yeah, dude, I got Mario 100%. That's my lock. But yeah, we're super excited. And that's all I got to say about 329.
Yeah, that's all I got to say too. So going to be looking forward to it.
All right, moving on. X-Men Season 2, the first 4 episodes have come out, and we got a lot to say.
Yes, we do.
Okay,
yes,
this is spoiler warning.
Yes.
If you have not seen
for X-Men 97
Season 2, me and Ethan watched this together, and we did our hardest not trying to conversate so we can talk about it fresh with each other.
I had to stop myself.
Yeah. Okay. You can go first.
Yeah, I guess I'll start it off. We are so back.
We're so back.
Glad to have this series back, and love it to death. I think we're starting off very strong for Season 2. I like the little plot or the little arc that we had with the reference to Days of Future Past, where it's we're going to send a team in the future, and then we're going to send a team back.
Days of Past Future.
Days of Past Future. That's what it was called too. And so I really like that idea of them trying to stop basically the concept of apocalypse even starting, but as we saw, that wasn't the case.
Dude's so cold. If you kill him in one timeline, he just comes out in the other.
He's just
that's tough.
He's I mean, I want to say he might be like top 3 for Marvel in
Dude,
terms of villains,
I mean,
right?
I don't read comics, so I don't know. But the only problem with Apocalypse's like name is the only time he's on the big screen is X-Men Apocalypse, and that movie is dog. That movie is garbage. So
so like I said, I haven't read any like too much of, I guess, Apocalypse comics or what he's featured in, but I could even probably say that he's like top 3 Marvel villains in terms of like threat level or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, well, he's making a name
obviously
for himself.
As we saw it too.
He's making a name for himself.
Yeah. So I really like that plot and how this whole arc is gonna, or how that whole arc was shaping up to be. Excited to see what's going to be going forward for the series too. Just want to mention, finally saw Psylocke in it. Oh, so glad to see her. She's one of my favorite mutants, X-Men's, even maybe Marvel heroes as well too. I think they really are doing her justice.
She looks so good.
Yeah, and her powers too. They're really, getting the whole aspect of everyone, which I like. I think it's Betsy Braddock too, which is why she sounds British.
Okay.
And she doesn't sound like the Japanese version, because I think that's the original Psylocke. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, casual take. I think it is Betsy Braddock, which is probably the main one to my understanding. But no, glad to see her. I really hope they do give her some more love too. But the scenes that she already got, I'm satisfied with.
Fire.
It was insane.
Yeah.
I'll say too that the Jubilee scene, they're giving her some love too with the prison break. I really like that.
I got something to say about that.
Do you?
I do not care about Jubilee.
Why do you not care about Jubilee?
Dude, I'm sitting there watching it during the prison scene. I have it written down right here. I was sitting there. I was like, oh yeah, let's go. She she starts the music. Like, Marvel knows how to do this perfectly. Guardians of the Galaxy, like,
that song was a banger too.
I was in the moment, and I was really trying to like it. I do not care about Jubilee.
Why?
I don't know. I have it written down. I want to care for the prison escape scene so much more. It just didn't hit for me. I don't know why. I think it might be her powers that are I don't know.
I mean,
I didn't.
She's not like, I understand why you wouldn't care for her. She's not like one of my favorite mutants too. I like her, but it's not that I don't care for her. I mean, I thought they were like giving her some love.
Yeah, no, I agree, but
I mean, she had one like little cool scene in the first season too, right?
Yeah.
But I mean,
I don't know. She just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, no.
Like when you were over there on the couch, you're like, that Jubilee scene was tough.
And
I was
like
okay. I was like, I got something to say.
I think that's kind of crazy though.
No, I'm well aware that.
But then what about the Storm scene where she's freaking?
No, Storm can do anything and it's tough.
Like, okay, I was gonna say, if you thought that wasn't cool,
Storm can do any, because they
that's the freaking Rivals team up that they were showing right there with freaking Human Torch, where she's controlling the damn sun almost and using it for the solar storm or whatever it was. That was insane.
Well, they animate her like in the budget on Storm scenes, like even in season 1. Remember, like when she got her powers back and she was walking on, she's like walking and she turns to glass. I think it's like snow or something. Yeah. With like the lightning strikes. I don't know why. I was sitting there and I was like, why don't I love this?
Yeah, no, yeah.
I don't know why. I just don't care for Jubilee.
No, I mean, I wouldn't say that's valid, but I can kind of sympathize with it a little bit. I thought they were, at least they're not just like, she's just there for
100%. And you know what's something that's great? This is the only negative thing, and it's not even really a negative. This is the only thing that I didn't like love, and that's it, because it's that good.
Mm-hmm. No, I wanted to say animation for season 2 is looking real
good
too,
real good.
Always. I'm really liking how they do the art style. They kind of do, I noticed too, where it's not necessarily like, I guess, framey when they're talking to people. It's more like fluid, which I like.
Yeah,
and it looks crisp. I think the lip sync, I guess it's called, when they're talking to people, it doesn't just look like they're opening their mouth. You can actually understand what they're saying, which is kind of hard to do in animation as well too. So I think they're really doing this season well. Like I said, I'm looking forward to what's in the future.
Oh yeah.
And then, obviously the last episode, holy cow, man. That's like, that might be top 3 episodes in the whole series right now. I think that is.
Mag's sacrifice.
But bro, rest in peace.
I actually cried.
Yeah, no, I was we were sitting there both. I was sitting there freaking cuddled up and my jaw was on the floor. I was like, holy,
Dude, he drops this line to Charles. I wrote it down as soon as he said it. He drops this line to Charles, and like they're kind of like apologizing to each other. like they know they could have been better in the past. The line he says to Charles before sacrifice, maybe this is Mag talking to Charles, maybe that's why I played devil, to lead the sinners to the saints.
That was such a good line,
dude.
Too. That was such a good
gosh.
line. Mag's arc of him, and basically like his redemption almost.
So
they
good.
did it so good.
Dude, I mean, I'm getting goosebumps right now.
I know.
It's amazing.
And the way Apocalypse did him too, man, I was like,
well, I
like
read,
that.
So, dude, when I thought they would get out of it. I didn't think Mag was
gonna. When I saw him walking up, I'm like, I thought Charles was gonna die too.
Same.
They teased that. I was like, no way they killed Charles,
dude.
Too.
And then Mag is trying to he's trying to like take Apocalypse under his wing, and he's trying to give him counsel, and he says the line, "Only cowards step on ants." And then Apocalypse says that. That's
such a good parallel. That's such a good parallel. I noticed that too.
He says that line when he's sparing Charles, because Charles is out of his wheelchair, like it's just a crippled like old man.
Yeah.
And he looks at him, he goes, Cowards only step on ants.
Yeah. Dude. Such a good.
So good.
Such a good parallel.
Okay, here, I got some questions for you. Mm-hmm. Is the Mag sacrifice better than the Gambit sacrifice?
I knew you were gonna ask that too. God, see, Bias wants to say Gambit just because I don't know. The whole conversation with Rogue and Gambit, so why don't you tell Gambit the dang truth? Like that whole episode, Genosha is crazy. It is crazy. Like that's still probably my favorite episode in X-Men history for this series.
100%. I'm going Gambit.
But
I'm going Gambit just because everything with Rogue, and then he's saving Rogue, even though that Rogue didn't choose him at the end, and then he's just so cold. And then when he gets stuck, the name's Gambit, Mon Ami, remember it?
I can't touch you, Remy.
Yup. And then Gambit sees your bed.
They did him so good. They did him so good.
I saw this thing on TikTok the other day. I didn't even realize this. Gambit never knew, because he left the bar. Mm-hmm. He left the bar. He never knew that Rogue chose him over Mag. Mm-hmm. Like when he died, he never knew.
He was still doing it for Rogue. Despite all that. That's what makes it so good. I legitimately cried during that scene. 100%. I remember that. Mag scene, I was emotional as well too. Mag scene was great. Since I like Gambit more, I would have to go with Gambit scene, but I'm not discrediting Mag scene at all. I think his redemption was great.
Insane.
And the way they did him and how they did that whole conversation to show like the power of Apocalypse 1 and just the full circle of Mag 2, how he was, like I said, he was just trying to redeem himself. And so I would still stick with Gambit. And I was going to say too, like, they're teasing Gambit too, and Rogue was talking about it. I'm like, bro, I was like, don't do that to me. Don't give me hope. I still miss my goat.
I was concerned about season 2 if we would feel like a hole where Gambit was. Mm-hmm. But so far, like, yes, we miss Gambit, but it doesn't feel like we're missing a key aspect, which I'm glad. I mean, they're bringing in new characters. It's really good, really good. Also, I wanted to ask you if could season 2 be better than season 1?
I think it has the potential to be better. I don't think it is right now. However, with these recent episodes, I think it's shaping up to be, potentially, depending on what they do.
Yeah.
But season 1 is just such a staple.
So good.
So good. I mean, season 2, I think it has the potential to be. Like I said, I don't think it is right now, although it is really hitting still. But I just, I still think season 1's better.
I don't think
in the long run, we'll see. It depends on how many they drop too. Because I know we were talking about.
I don't know how many.
Because how many is season 1? 12.
If season 1's 12, then season 2 will be 12.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be 12. So.
Yeah. I don't think it will be. I think it will.
I'm thinking it's going to be like a 4, like we just saw, 4 arc, and then 4, and then the final arc is 4 again.
I think it will be dang good. X-Men 97 season 1's just. I mean, never say never. I don't know. It would be crazy if it was, just because that's how good season 1 is. But you never know. These guys cook. It's the highest rated Marvel project ever made.
It is.
So
it's and that's I don't know if you saw this. I don't know if it's true too. But did you see like their plans for 97 too? The creator or whoever is in charge of it pretty much is like, yeah, I want 10 seasons of it. I'm like, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if we're getting 10 seasons. I'm sure the content is there to the extent. I'll take it.
Dude, do this till I'm 60.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I'll take the content because I'll just keep consuming it. I love it if it is still that good. You know what I'm saying? And I think it will still be that good. They've proven that time and time again. But, I just, because, like, I would be upset, too, if it's only, like, it's 2 seasons the next. You know what I'm saying? I really want them to
keep going.
100%.
Yes. Last thing, I want to ask you about this. if season 2 is like gas, like right up there with season 1, could the first 2 seasons of X-Men 97 be better than the first 2 seasons of Invincible?
First 2 seasons of Invincible.
So the first season,
yes, 100%.
Because the first season's peak of Invincible, then the second season.
Now, if you included season 3,
no, we're not there.
That's a different conversation.
Yeah, we're not there.
We're not there yet. But for the first 2 seasons of Invincible compared to the first 2 seasons of 97, when it gets done, we'll have that conversation again. Obviously, I think it will be better.
Are you taking season 1 of Invincible or season 1 of X-Men?
X-Men.
Really?
Yeah, I'm taking season 1 of X-Men. But I don't know, because I mean, season 1 obviously is also a stable for Invincible. With obviously, Omni-Man Mark and the whole off-brand Justice League, Guardians of the Globe. But I just, it was good too. But X-Men 97 season 1 is just so.
You want to know something crazy?
What?
So am I.
Come on now, baby.
X-Men 97 season 1. I'm taking over Invincible season 1. Yeah, I just like X-Men 97. Invincible's great. I mean, season 3.
I bias. It's just probably biased.
Well, also season 3 of Invincible is the best season, in my opinion.
Oh, for sure.
But and then when we get there with X-Men, we can kind of judge it all.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We got to get there first.
For sure. I just wanted to kind of tease that and see what you were thinking.
I was going to ask you last thing I'll say about this too. Because even at the end of episode 4, we saw some additional cameos.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So who else would you want to see make an appearance this season?
It could be
some random mutant.
Yeah.
It could be an Avenger. It could be
whoever. You know who I want to see.
Yeah, of course. I'd want to see him too.
I want to see my goat Daredevil.
Of course. That would be crazy if somehow they tie him in. That would be crazy. I mean, they could though. Honestly, I was gonna say kind of a sleeper pick. If they did something with like the Fantastic Four,
that'd be sick.
That would be sick.
That's a great pick. Yeah.
I think they could really do a good animated Fantastic Four.
That'd be sick. Low key, like a Thanos would be sick.
Thanos could be cool.
But like
depending on
not to like be a main villain because we're dealing with Apocalypse, but or maybe like Thanos wants Apocalypse's power or something, and we see Apocalypse just one shot Thanos or something. That'd be cool.
But that's not how it would work. No, I'm fine. But I think Thanos could be cool. I mean, I think we've already gotten enough Thanos content for the time being.
I just love him.
I love him too. Obviously, I mean, I think he's still the best MCU villain.
Yeah.
Speaking of MCU villains, if they throw in like an Ultron somehow,
Ultron would be cool.
I always love.
I would only want a villain to get like I would want a villain cameo just to show Apocalypse packing him up and just to like show you the power scale of this
Apocalypse,
guy. Yeah.
If they upscale Apocalypse, I think that'd be a good decision.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot. Even speaking of, Apocalypse was talking to the Celestials.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He was talking to one of the Celestials.
And then how about Kang?
Kang,
that was crazy.
Yeah, Kang pulling the strings like how he does. That was cool.
I have a better answer. This is my actual answer, bro. Where's Quicksilver?
Yeah.
Where's my Quicksilver? That'd be sick.
Quicksilver. They could even throw in Wanda. Strange.
Wanda was on. There was a little picture of her when they were like, the X-Men are lost. There was a little picture. Yeah, she was like over here for like half a second.
No.
Yeah, there were also cameos in season 1 that I'm forgetting. Like Morph turned into Hulk.
Right. Morph turned into Thor. In one of those scenes.
Cap was in season 1 for a little. Iron Man was in season 1.
Yeah, he was.
Just for a little bit. There's others I'm forgetting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they can do whatever they want. Like
I think they should, and it's not just going to be for the sake of a cameo.
Right.
They can obviously tie it in well.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got for X-Men.
Yeah, excited to see what they're going to cook with it.
So excited. If you guys haven't watched X-Men 97,
please do.
You like
please do.
Like this is not so good. This is not some mid like superhero like slop. This is the staple of. It's amazing.
They cook with this.
They cook so good. All right, we're moving on to a surprise segment where we are very excited for this one. Just know this is all in good fun. Okay, This is all in good fun. We don't take any like ourselves too seriously. You guys should not be watching this taken too seriously. But
this is the most important segment of all time on this podcast.
we're gonna play a little game called Who's Hotter.
Yep.
Pretty much, I'm gonna give a character. Ethan's gonna give a character. Then I'm gonna count down from 3, 2, 1. And we say which character is hotter. We have pictures here. If it's not a well-known character, we can show each other and we can show the audience.
I think mine are pretty well known though.
Mine's pretty good. Yeah, mine's pretty well known as well.
I'll just show you if you don't know them.
All right.
but I think you will.
Who's hotter? For my round 1, pick 1 draft pick, I got Varang from Fire and Ash. Okay, just think of Varang. She's like 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
You know, she's got a tail.
Yeah.
You know, you can climb her.
Mm-hmm.
Like
you sure could.
You could climb her.
Sure could.
You know, you could do those drugs with her in her tent.
Absolutely.
Like
that would be the best part right there.
Okay, who do you got?
So you got Varang. My first pick. This is a sleeper right here.
Okay.
Olivia Wilde in Tron Legacy. Woo! That's a staple of my childhood right there, boy. That's a staple right there, boy. We goon, Max and Son.
All right. These are like two completely different.
Yeah.
I just gotta think. Do I want like a sexy alien, or do I
want a freaking cyber baddie? When I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, like molded my taste today, and it's gonna be a reoccurring theme as you're gonna see here shortly. All right, 3, 2, 1. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Olivia Wilde. Okay.
I'm going alien. I just want like she's. I don't know. I want like an alien tail.
It would be crazy. It would be a crazy
tall, freaking muscle mommy. That's crazy. But you know, I'm looking at pictures of Varang right now. Let me see a picture of.
Let me pull this up.
That's fine. That's fine.
Like
yeah, with the short hair.
That's what I'm saying, like,
yeah,
that's a staple in my childhood.
No, that's good. That's good.
That scene at the end too, when she's on the bike with Sam.
Yeah,
I was like, that's my dream.
Dude,
like,
she's hot.
Very.
And dude, I love that short hair. All about it.
That's like I said, it molded.
I don't know. I just think like if I get Varang, like I could ride like a banshee with her. But like, I guess that's like
it's I guess what you prefer more, like fantasy or sci-fi.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
I mean, I prefer fantasy more. I would say it's just I don't know. I had to pull that one from the depths of like core memories.
That's a great pick. That's a great pick. The only reason why I'm going Varang is just because she's like an outer world, like alien type of.
Okay.
All right, next one. You got your next one?
I do have my next one.
My first round pick, second. My 1-2 is of age, okay? Of age, Raven from Teen Titans.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because that's just like such a like stereotype too.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
That's like the perfect.
Oh yeah. I got a picture. I got a picture right here.
Yeah, let me see which one you're talking about specifically. I mean, I know, but
of age.
That one, yeah. Yeah, show the audience that one. Show the audience that one. Okay, Raven's a good pick.
Of age. Of age.
All
right, who you got?
My second pick is going to be Ada Wong from Resident Evil 4. Do you know what she looks like?
Yeah, but let me see again.
And the audience should know who this is too. You're going to be like, this is so you. Of course, this one. This one right here?
Yeah. I mean, show the...
Obviously, y'all know who this is right there. That's a staple. I mean, that's a staple in games history too.
Are you ready? You ready?
Hold on, I'm not ready.
Okay, think about it.
I mean, it's going to be the same thing as last time. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Raven.
So,
it's just our personal.
It's going to be our personal
taste.
It's our personal taste
for sure.
I would still side with Raven though. It's kind of the same.
It's just our personal like. I mean, I picked a dang alien over an actual
like person.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying.
All right, I got my next one. All right, my next one will be first round, third pick is Elektra from Daredevil.
Ooh,
okay.
Are we talking live?
I'm talking. No, we're gonna talk.
Talking like show Elektra.
Yeah, we're talking live action Netflix Elektra. Okay.
That's such a good one.
I got pictures of her right here.
That's such a good one. Oh, I know what she looks like.
Who you got?
All right, my third pick on the roster would be 2B from Near Automata.
Okay.
And you know,
yeah, I know what she looks like.
I know what she looks like. Now, this was kind of crazy because she's like a robot.
Yeah, so, dude, you got your cyber robot.
That's gonna be a crazy experience.
Let me see another pic.
Here, I'll show you a pic. You should know.
I know what she looks like. I just want to refresh her. Yeah.
This one.
Okay, I got mine.
You know what? I mean, I don't know. That blindfold just does something to me, though. So,
what's her name?
2B.
Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1. 2B.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. Good. Yeah. That's.
I honestly was trying to bait you with Electra.
But I don't know. Electra. That's still a good one though. But I just.
No, I got yours.
I think 2B. Personally.
I got yours.
Yeah.
Okay. Our last one is going to be.
This one's gonna be crazy.
Okay, we wanted to do like 3 like decently, like okay,
and then
the last one
I think would be outrageous.
The last one's kind of outrageous, so be prepared. Okay, for my outrageous one,
here it is.
I have the absolute baddie dragon from Shrek.
Let me see a picture again. Let me see a picture. Oh my god, bro. Okay, I'm actually glad you kind of went like that route. That's so funny. Right here. Yeah. But
Yep, the absolute baddie from Shrek.
All right, my outrageous pick.
Yep, who you got?
Of age, time skip, blah 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 blah. Nala from The Lion King. Oh my gosh! I like I said too. Of age, post time skip.
Of age.
Obviously.
I low key.
Like in case y'all didn't remember, this one right here.
Of age.
Okay.
Of age. Okay. I got mine. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Dragon from Shrek.
I was gonna say Nala, but Dragon, honestly, I'm gonna go Dragon.
Dude. I mean,
I'm gonna go Dragon with you.
I mean, how
Dragon would be crazy.
How cold is Donkey?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like that's all Donkey.
How
too.
Cold is
that's
Donkey,
all Donkey,
bro? I mean,
I've always seen those memes where it's like I did it, and then it's like Donkey, and then like that's yeah.
Dude,
I mean, I'd go with yours.
That Donkey man, he's
a dog.
A dog. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that one.
That was I think that's the best segment we've done.
I had a great time with that. Like I said, don't take anything too seriously.
Yeah,
we're messing around here.
That's all in fun.
It's all in fun. Comment if you guys want us to do another one. Even if you guys don't like it, we'll probably do another one because that was fun.
That was funny.
All right. Last thing we're gonna do today is we're going to take a step in the casual corner. Now, if you guys don't remember, casual corner is pretty much just a segment where we have either watched, played, or just consumed something that isn't necessarily relevant. Like it hasn't come out. It's not something that's coming out like X-Men. It's just something that we kind of caught up on and we want to talk about.
Yeah, something we have completed recently or would like to share thoughts on that we've finished recently.
Correct. And my good friend Ethan has watched all of Daredevil. He just finished Daredevil Born Again. So let's take it away. Initial thoughts?
All right. Daredevil Born Again. I'll speak on Born Again first. Season 1 I thought it was decent. Started off really strong and then died down, but towards the end got better as well too. Season 2 of Born Again, I think was amazing. I think that's what we were missing from what we originally know with the Netflix series. I really loved Born Again Season 2. I'm going to give Born Again as a series as of right now, I'm going to give it a solid 8.5.
Okay.
I do think, now obviously we know that it's still going to be ongoing.
Yeah.
I do think, does it have potential to be better than Netflix? As of right now, no. I don't think it'll ever be better than the Netflix. However, what they're doing with it currently in Season 2, like I said, was great. Going to be excited to see what they do with Season 3. I just want to say real quick how they're going to tie it into. I would really, really love to see if we start getting some comet accurate, Spidey Daredevil or maybe some other names.
Need it.
I would absolutely love to
I'm
see
getting
that.
If he shows up in brand new, I'm getting thrown out of the theater.
Exactly.
I'm going crazy.
We might get kicked out.
Yeah.
So
I'm losing my mind.
Yeah. I really hope Brand New Day kind of either ties it in, mentions it, because we obviously know who's already in it with the man himself, Frank Castle. So I really did enjoy it. I like where it's going.
Good.
Some of my complaints, I guess I'll say, obviously, I do miss just the full screen. We've talked about that before, too.
Come
and
on.
The whole episode, I thought they did Vanessa's death really well.
So good.
As well. They did that whole segment, and then post that, what they've done post-death, obviously, was great as well, too. It's just that whole time, it's like it was all showing, like, Netflix stuff and, like, Netflix shots. You even see, what's his name? I'm blanking.
Foggy?
No, not Foggy. Well, I mean, you see
Wesley?
Wesley, yes, thank you. Wesley. You see Wesley make a return, which was great. And yeah, that really reminded me. I'm like, dang, I really just miss them doing the full screen. I don't know why they. Now, I'm not gonna complain when they do the focused hearing,
aspect ratio, and then zooms out. It's cool. Yes,
that's awesome. I think they really do his sonar sense
really good
in Born Again. The CGI fight scenes are great too. I think they really do Daredevil justice with all of his action. His suit, I will say, his suit in Born Again, I think is probably his best suit.
Dude, it's one of my favorite suits I've ever seen in my life. Like, he had, like, TASM 2 suits, goated. But, dude, I don't know why.
The Vigilante with black mask.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know why that black suit I will put up against some of the greats.
Yeah.
I love that suit.
It's the black suit and how it chips away to show the red is that's probably my favorite suit, to be honest with you.
It's really good. Yeah. Season 1, I didn't really love.
Yeah.
But season 2 is so good. Even all the stuff with Bullseye, so good. Just one good deed.
That's the thing too. They really do Bullseye well, and I'm so glad that they're doing him well because he's a really underrated character in my opinion. And just like the scenes with him have already been way better. And I don't know the actor's name that plays Poindexter.
I don't either.
He's awesome. He kills it. He's phenomenal.
He's so good.
And I'm really hoping they start to. I mean, they have obviously, but like incorporate him more and give him some more love. Like the diner scene was
so good.
That's probably one of the best scenes.
They say Bullseye in a kitchen is more dangerous than Thanos.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. It's like legitimately true.
Yeah, so good. Yeah, everything with him. He's not like, you know how you have like your anti-hero. He's like an anti-villain. Like he's like he thinks that if he does one good deed, everything, like he will be a good moral person. Where like obviously it doesn't work like that. But dude, he's so dang good. Like every scene he's in, he's just, I need more of him.
Yeah, no, and I will speak to the credit of Born Again as well with how they did the cinematography, showing certain scenes. Like they showed red for Daredevil.
Yeah,
they're showing blue for Bullseye in those certain scenes. Like that's really nice touches on that aspect.
I agree.
Some of the characters, like
let's get into it.
I guess I'll say like Daniel.
Do we care about Daniel?
No,
we don't.
Unfortunately,
no, we don't.
Which, I mean, he's cool. Like to show like a civilian aspect of it and like how he's a victim of the Kingpin's rule.
Yeah, he wants to have power. He's like sucking up the Kingpin but no, we don't really care about Daniel.
Yeah, and I mean like no hate.
He's a great.
It's just when he died, I was like, thank God. You know what I mean? It's like I needed something emotional to happen with this.
Well, you're taking away. When we focus on Daniel, you're taking away scenes from other characters that we love, like Karen or like Daredevil. Like, I don't know. Also, do you feel like sometimes I feel that without Foggy, it's just kind of like it's just like missing something.
No, it is 100%. That's why season 1 is a drag to kind of get through because thank God Karen came back.
I know, for real. What were they doing?
That's what I was missing too in season 1. I'm like, it's not the same.
No, it's not.
Like, it's not. You need your core characters.
Yeah,
and how they were doing it, freaking, he moved across the country. I was like, okay, that's, I don't know if that's in twine with the comics because they, Netflix, like I said, I'm still reading through Daredevil comics, obviously, but it's just, I don't know if that's like the plot of the Born Again comic series to where they can make sense. It makes sense. That's why they're doing it. I don't know if I like it, but I think it could have been done better.
I agree. Do we think Buck is better than Wesley? Do we like Buck or Wesley more? As Kingpin's like right hand man.
That's a good question. I don't know. I think Buck's cooler.
He's definitely more slick.
Buck's more slick for sure.
I just feel
But
like
if you're talking like in terms of like if they fought,
I feel like Wesley's like way smarter though.
yeah, Wesley is way smarter by far until he met Karen
Until
Page.
he met Karen Page and he underestimated her.
Correct.
I like Wesley better.
I think Wesley's more cold.
Yeah.
And I guess has more aura.
Yeah.
But I like Buck because he's more, I guess, I don't know, I guess driven maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess my bias would still probably say Wesley,
Same.
but I do like Buck as a replacement.
Same.
So, I mean, it was cool to see how like Wesley knew Buck too.
Right.
Before.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was cool to see that whole like coming together story.
Interaction, everything.
Yeah, the interaction was good.
I agree. Born Again Season 2 is really good. I don't have it. Actually, let me stop myself right there. Can you put the seasons in your least favorite to favorite? Least favorite to favorite. So start at the bottom and go up.
Least favorite is going to be you might hate me for this.
No way.
No, my least favorite is Born Again Season 1.
Yep. Okay. Then I got
God, I don't want to say this, but I'm going to.
Do it.
Daredevil Season 1. And then I got, which is crazy,
That's
I know.
Crazy.
Which is crazy, I know. Then I got Born Again Season 2.
Okay. And then
I got Season 2.
And you got Season 3.
And then I got Season 3.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a little it's not that crazy to say. Daredevil Season 1 is so good.
It is. No, it is. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not like discrediting Season 1.
I know. It's like you're ranking a 9.5 to a 9.8. Like it's also right. Good. It's right
it's
there.
In the same ballpark. And like the origin story and obviously the upbringing to where he finally gets in the suit, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Like, Daredevil Season 1 is dang near perfect. It's just Born Again Season 2 really was like, I love seeing how the characters have grown, especially Daredevil himself, and seeing how like battle hardened and how he's just basically a vet now. And
he's a vet.
I really did like Season 2.
He's doing his thing. He's established, like he's swinging around, like for sure.
Imagine if Season 1 had the budget of Season 2. That's how like. Yeah, I'm just trying to go from a statistical standpoint too, to where it's like imagine that.
No, I understand. I got Born Again Season 1. I got Born Again Season 1.
Yeah.
Born Again Season 2.
Yeah.
Season 2.
Season 2, then 1, and
then
3.
1, then 3. That's what I got.
Yeah.
What do you think about the ending, where Kingpin is off on a beach, he's fine, and then
but he's alone.
He doesn't have Vanessa, and then Matt Murdock is dealing with Daredevil's crimes.
I thought they did it really well.
I also thought it did really well. There were some people complaining that Kingpin got no punishment, but that is his punishment. Yeah, he's alone. He doesn't have Vanessa. Mm-hmm. He loves New York. He's away from New York. Mm-hmm. Like he's not happy there at all.
No. And then you see that was the whole shot of him on the beach, and he's just like standing there.
Yep. And then
he's broken. He's alone. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with him in the future.
Yeah.
The thing is, and I'll say it real quick too, this is what I kind of want to talk about as well, is that call me a casual. I haven't watched Jessica Jones. I haven't watched.
Here we go. I want to talk about this.
Defenders. What
I have. It sucks.
Yeah. So, and if that's your favorite series, I'm sorry. I frankly don't care to watch it.
15 fans.
I watched. I mean, you gave me the YouTube recap before even starting. What was it? Season 3.
It's Season 3. It's between Season 2 and Season 3.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm not wasting my time on that. But I really, really, really hope they don't start. Like, we're just going to give a whole episode to Jessica freaking Jones and Luke Cage because they're in the Daredevil freaking. That would be terrible. That's when I'm like, all right, we're just doing stuff.
We do not care about Jessica Jones.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to bring in people, you need to bring in, like, Spider-Man. You need to bring in, like, the big names, not freaking Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones' whole character.
Luke Cage is cool, I guess, but I barely know anything about him.
Jessica Jones' whole character is she's strong and snarky. And the character blows.
Not being sexist.
None of that. None of that.
It's just the way they do her.
None of that. Well, I'm glad you. I'm glad you brought that up because I have it written down right here, and I crapped on Jubilee, and now I'm crapping on Jessica Jones.
No.
I know it sounds like we don't like strong female characters. That's not true.
We don't like
the opposite. We don't like characters that are lame. For example, Ellie from The Last of Us, one of my favorite characters of all time, Ahsoka Tano, Mystique, Daenerys Targaryen, Neytiri, Mrs. Incredible, Toph, Black Widow, Arya Stark, even Rhaen from Alien Romulus is sick. Katniss Everdeen, Atsu from Goats of Yote, Jean Grey.
Good pull right there.
Like, we love female characters. We just don't
they
like.
Just got to do them right. For the sake of freaking trying to make them look strong is what gets me. And like I said, I don't like how they do Jessica. She thinks she's all that when
she's strong and snarky, and that's it. It's not that we don't like characters that are written bad. Period. It could be a guy character. Like, I just went through all these female characters that are sick and awesome. And
you know what I always say? As long as they're written well and they play their role well, I don't care what you are. I'm gonna like it.
Yep, completely agree.
So
I don't.
But I'm not gonna also be the one to be like, well, I think she's okay. Like, if I see a bad character, you're getting called out
for sure,
no matter who you are.
My main concern going forward is that it's going to be a Defenders. It's going to be a Defender season where it's Luke Cage and Jessica Jones and Daredevil.
Back freaking Daredevil and Punisher too. I know they did already, kind of do that whole spiel, but I need to see more.
I don't want to see a Defenders character ever again. Scrap that. It didn't work. Okay, you tried. You launched all these Netflix shows. You launched Luke Cage. You launched Iron Fist, Jessica Jones. You tried. It didn't work. Move on. You have something good here. Don't shove Defenders down our throat because we don't want it. Period.
I may watch Punisher One Last Kill one more time too before a Brand New Day just to watch it. Yeah, it is in continuity.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I also kind of, do you want them to wrap up Kingpin, or do you want that just to keep going?
Well, see, the thing is, right, is that Kingpin is a staple villain, obviously, for Daredevil. He is sort of his main, other than Bullseye.
Yeah.
I would like, I mean, I don't know if they would need to kill Kingpin or he just goes away.
I want to, if he goes away, he has to die.
I would agree. I think he should die. But I wouldn't be opposed to them wrapping up Kingpin. Same. I also wouldn't be opposed to them keeping it. But if it's just going to be the same plot of, hey, I'm watching you. Hey, I'm watching you too. They can't really do that anymore now since Daredevil is known. I am Daredevil. That seems so good.
So good.
But
this is what I want. I want them to do season 3. Obviously, I want season 3 to be peak. And then I want them to stop. And I want to see Daredevil at my local theater.
Yes.
Make a Daredevil movie or something. Or like or whatever team he's in. I need him on the big screen.
He's like an Avengers type budget movie.
Dude, we need him. Yeah. People love Daredevil.
Yes.
Like, he will sell.
Yes, he will. I mean, he's I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna put on the line. He's top 3 Marvel characters for me. I think he's top 3 written Marvel characters of all time too. Comics.
He's so good.
MCU, whatever other cameo he's in or piece of fiction he's in. I think he's top 3 for me.
So good.
He has recently become my favorite superhero too.
Let's go.
And I was Spidey Glazer all the way, and still love Spidey.
Of course,
discredit Spidey, but that's what I'm saying. I want to see more like Spider-Man. They can bring in, they could go back to the full focus of Bullseye too, because that's also him and Daredevil. That's like his rival.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
if they're fighting again too, that'd be
great. Every time they fight, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's really all I got. Good stuff, Ethan. I'm glad you went on that ride, dude. Yeah. I'm glad you went on that ride, and
glad I'm here, and excited for Brand New Day. I'm really curious to see what they're gonna do.
So excited.
I hope it's gonna be setting up Doomsday well.
Too. Well, I mean, like, just he's fighting. Spider-Man's fighting the Hand
exactly
in a prison,
exactly,
and Daredevil's in prison,
so. Exactly. I don't care if he's got to be in his freaking inmate costume.
Yeah, I don't care.
I just want to see something. You know what I'm saying? Something. Like, mention him, break him out. If he's part of the movie, we're getting kicked out.
We're getting kicked out.
We're getting kicked
out. I'm losing my mind.
Yeah. I'm excited for that.
So excited. Well, that's all I got for Casual Corner.
Mm-hmm. That's all I got too. So,
and that's all we got for this episode, episode 3 of Call Me a Casual. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you again for being here and watching all the way through. We really appreciate you guys' support. Me and Ethan do this because it's fun.
Yes,
we're not expecting to make money or
for the love of the game.
Yeah, we're just doing it because it's fun.
Appreciate y'all coming on this journey with us too. Mm-hmm. Hoping you guys are enjoying it. If you want to see some other conversations or other topics, always please drop a comment.
Drop a comment.
If we're always looking at the comments, always
replying.
We're
always replying. If we get enough comments, we could do like a where we get like a casual comment section where we could read comics and like react or comments and react to them or something. But and then
we even talk about like if you guys post questions in the comments to where it's like who would you rather, or who wins in a fight, or anything. We'll do stuff like that.
Yeah. Absolutely. And we apologize again for not uploading last week.
Yes.
We were out of town and
it was a holiday.
Weekend.
We'll try to stay consistent from here on out. 100%. Obviously.
And then one last big shout out to Uncle Willie, Aunt Cammy. For these
thank
things.
You again. This is
absolute
amazing,
goats.
So.
Yeah, that's all I got. Love you guys.
Yeah. Love y'all boys.
Love y'all boys.